In today's digital era, social media has become more than just a platform for communication. It has turned into a stage where people constantly perform their lives. Sharing daily routines, emotions, achievements, opinions, and even pain has slowly become a social norm. Because of this, people who choose not to post on social media are often questioned, judged, or misunderstood. They are seen as inactive, antisocial, insecure, mysterious, or even unsuccessful. However, psychology suggests that the decision to stay silent online is often not rooted in fear or lack, but in self-awareness, emotional maturity, and a strong sense of identity. Many people who don't post on social media have a deeply internal source of self-worth. They do not depend on likes, comments, shares, or online reactions to feel validated. Their confidence does not rise or fall based on digital feedback. Psychologically, this reflects a strong internal validation system. These individuals do not need constant reassurance that they matter. They already feel enough. This inner stability allows them to live without the pressure of proving happiness, success, or productivity to an audience. Such individuals usually have a strong sense of privacy. They believe that not every experience needs to be documented and not every emotion needs to be explained publicly. For them, life is something to be lived, not displayed. Psychology explains this as healthy boundary setting. They clearly separate what belongs to the world and what belongs to the self. Their silence online is not secrecy, it is protection. They understand that oversharing can expose vulnerability to people who may not deserve access to their inner world. People who don't post on social media are often observers rather than performers. They prefer watching, listening, and understanding over presenting and impressing. They may scroll, read, and absorb information, but they do not feel the urge to add their voice to every conversation. This behavior is commonly associated with introspection and depth. These individuals tend to think before they speak and feel before they express. Their inner world is rich, complex, and active, even if their online presence is quiet. Comfort with solitude is another major psychological trait of people who don't post. They are often at peace with being alone and do not confuse solitude with loneliness. They are capable of sitting with their thoughts, spending time offline, and enjoying silence without discomfort. Psychology links this ability to emotional independence. These individuals do not fear being forgotten or unseen because their sense of existence is not tied to visibility. They know that even without an audience, their life has meaning. Emotionally, people who don't post tend to be selective. They are not emotionally unavailable, they are emotionally intentional. Instead of sharing their feelings with hundreds or thousands of followers, they choose a few trusted individuals. This selective sharing often leads to deeper and more authentic relationships. Psychology shows that people who form fewer but stronger bonds usually experience more emotional safety and trust. Their connections may be limited in number, but they are rich in quality. Many non-posters are also highly aware of the psychological impact of social media. They understand how comparison culture can slowly damage self-esteem, how curated realities can distort perception, and how constant exposure can increase anxiety and emotional exhaustion. Choosing not to post is often a conscious mental health decision. These individuals prioritize peace over performance and emotional well-being over digital engagement. Their silence is a form of self-care. Another important aspect is their relationship with the present moment. People who don't post are often more present in their experiences. They do not pause moments to capture them for validation. They laugh without recording, heal without announcing, and grow without documenting every step. Psychology refers to this as experience-oriented living rather than appearance-oriented living. Their happiness is felt, not displayed. Their struggles are processed, not broadcast. Society often equates visibility with value. Because of this, people who don't post are frequently misunderstood. Their quietness is mistaken for emptiness. Their privacy is mistaken for secrecy. Their absence from social media is mistaken for a lack of life. In reality, many of these individuals are deeply engaged with the real world. They invest their energy into personal growth, relationships, work, creativity, and inner peace rather than online performance. People who don't post often have strong emotional boundaries in relationships as well. They do not feel the need to explain themselves to everyone or seek approval from those who are not emotionally significant to them. Psychology suggests that such people are usually secure in their attachment style. They do not chase attention, nor do they fear abandonment easily. They understand that real connection does not require constant visibility. There is also a sense of emotional honesty in people who don't post. They don't feel the pressure to present a perfect version of themselves. They allow themselves to be human privately, without editing or filtering their emotions. This authenticity strengthens their relationship with themselves. Instead of performing happiness, they seek genuine peace. Instead of proving success, they focus on fulfillment. In many cases, people who stay quiet on social media are highly sensitive to energy and emotional environments. They can feel overwhelmed by constant stimulation, opinions, negativity, and comparison. Psychology recognizes this as emotional sensitivity, which is not weakness but awareness. These individuals protect their mental space carefully. Silence becomes a boundary, not an escape. It is important to understand that not posting does not mean disengagement from society. Many non-posters are thoughtful, informed, and deeply aware of social issues. They simply choose not to express everything publicly. Their values are lived more than they are displayed. They act quietly rather than speaking loudly. Ultimately, people who don't post on social media are not missing out on life. They are often deeply connected to it. They choose depth over display, privacy over performance, and reality over validation. In a world that constantly asks people to be visible, they choose to be intentional. Their silence is not emptiness. It is awareness. It is choice. It is quiet strength.